Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I ordained you a prophet to the nations. In other words, even before the world was created, before you were formed in your mother's womb, I already knew you intimately and I chose you. Do you understand that? To know intimately someone means to have preference for that person. Because I entered into intimate relationship even before you were born. That means I preferred you. I chose you. Do you understand that? And listen to this. Verse 5. I knew you, I set you apart or sanctified you, and I ordained you. 3 things. Before you were born, God foreknew you. He knew you. He chose you. He related to you with favor and with love. And He preferred you. He chose you. He chose you. That means He has a purpose. Right? When God chooses you, He only will choose you for a reason. Therefore, along with the choosing is a purpose. That's why He said, I knew you, and then I set you apart for a clear and specific purpose. And then because you're now in this world, now I ordained you to fulfill that purpose. Do you understand? Amen? Those whom God, let's go back to Romans 8:29, those whom God intimately preferred and had fond relationship with, the one whom God chose, that's you. You were chosen beforehand. Picked out. Amen? How would you feel that to know that God chose you even before the world was created? What is that? Identity. That's identity. That's significance. God gave you value even before the world saw you. Even if their parents were not prepared for you. Even if you felt you were an unwanted child. Even if you learned that your mama almost aborted you. Even if you felt unloved and unwanted as a little child because you were seen as a burden because they were not ready for you. Even if you felt rejected when you came into this world, I want you to know, God chose you. And God was excited to bring you into this world. You understand that? Because He is the true source of your life. You were chosen beforehand. Your parents, because of their, bad decisions, maybe did not choose you. Obviously, you chose them. But maybe they did not choose you. Because He did not plan you, right? But yet, God chose you. And when you were still an embryo in your mother's womb, all the days ordained for you were written in His book. When you came out of this world, your mama could never even imagine how much God has thought of you and how much God has prepared for your birth into this world by writing your story from beginning to end.